Yagumo Part 3, Chapter 3. Always smiling ladies. I see. After hearing everything, Magari lets out a sigh. Yagumo had gathered everyone in a room at Masuya and told them his story with Yugensai Kumashiro. So Yugensai Kumashiro's been messing with you, and now he's involved in this incident too. Yeah, as you can see from that email, he claims he burned the victim with psychic powers. Psychic powers? Does that even exist? Well, there are people who have pyrokinesis, which is more accurately a form of psychokinesis. If that's true, then we got a culprit, right? Can't we get the police to backtrace that shaman's email address to find him? I did report the email to Misawa's team, but it won't be that simple. A criminal wouldn't let themselves be tracked by email that easily. Well, I guess you've got a point. Kanade, what's up with you? Kanade. Quiz time. Fatigue dulls your sense of taste, but fatigue affects which of these tastes the least. Sugar, salt, or malt vinegar? Malt vinegar? So sorry, the correct answer was sugar. That's why sweets taste good when you're tired. Come on, you teased Kanade way too much. Have you replied to yesterday's email from that shaman guy or whatever? I did. I said, yeah, I believe your power now, so let's meet up. But I haven't gotten a reply yet. Well, sure. Meeting him directly is the quickest way to identify him, but... What kind of guy is this Yugensai Kumashiro? Well, he's a shaman, so I bet he's got long, thin, disheveled hair and a funny mustache. That sounds... That's such a cliche. For a film director, you've got a pretty lacking imagination. Oh, shut up. Thank you for shoving Alfred at me. Oh, shut up. Well, let's hear your impression. Bald, bulky, and with thick eyebrows. Maybe. That's not any more imaginative. I guess you're right. They're both pretty bad. The email said I punished a villain with hellfire, right? Yeah. And Hina Shiraishi said that Sakurai was afraid he'd be burned by hellfire. But something's a little strange here. Strange? What? If you're going to burn someone to death using psychic powers, why shoot him first? In fact, Sakurai died of the gunshot wound. It wasn't until after he died that he was burned. Oh, right! That is strange. Why mix occult physic power with something as plain as a gunshot? I feel like there's something important meaning there. I feel like there's some important meaning there. Yeah, there probably is. Let's keep that in mind as we investigate. Considering what Hitowa pointed out, it must have been a pseudo-psychic murder. That's what I think, but gun usage would make you doubt its psychic power, so knowing that, why would the culprit even use a gun in the first place? It makes me think there's some nefarious scheme. It's a little scary. A scheme, huh? Kanade. Nope, we're this one. Anything else with you? Okay, nope. Nope, I didn't mean to click her again, sorry. Ogre thinks to himself as he walks from the inn. If Hina Shiraishi is right, then Toru Sakura was afraid of Yugensai Kumashiro. But he didn't react like that when I brought it up. Yugensai's name at the hand-washing station. That's strange. Everything about this incident is strange. Director! What are you doing? We're gonna leave you behind! Right. Yagumo was deep in thought. The others had gotten away from him. Yagumo shakes the dark thoughts out of his head as he hurries to catch up with the others. We're slowly unraveling the mystery that is Kanade. We see him more and more. The police inspection is still going on at Tatsumae Shrine. Tsuyu joins the onlookers and starts filming. They're approached by a filming duo. Oh, you guys! Snipping as usual with that camera I see. Well, we're still location scouting the shrine, one of the targets, so Well, whatever, just don't get in the way of the investigation. We know, that's why we're filming from a distance, see? Misawa humps and turns his back on them before he remembers something and turns around again. Oh right, about that email about the email from that Yugensai Kumashira guy you reported. Did you find something out? No, we were just turned it over to Safety Division. They're faster at handling cybercrime. So it's probably just some spammy prank email. Huh. You just turned it over after all your help? You're not taking us seriously, are you? Look, we've got our hands full tracking down a murder weapon and Toru Sakurai's cronies. And you want us to investigate the possibility that the murder was done by a psychic fire. They'll call us crazy and take us off the case. Magari pouts and falls silent. Hitoa takes over. But the email had clear criminal intent, so isn't there a high probability that the sender is connected to the case? I see. You've got a point, Hitoa. That shaman could hold the key. So we have to investigate the shaman. Like hell we do. Besides, that email was sent last evening, right? So he could have just learned about the incident in the papers or on the news, couldn't he? Well... The body was found in an unnatural state, right? A burned body without a trace of a fire. With an unnatural phenomenon like that, I think it only makes sense to think someone supernatural like a shaman could be involved. True. So we should focus our investigation on that shaman. Like hell we should, dumbass! Ow. Misawa jabs Kushina in the back of the head and starts lecturing him. As Yagumo blankly watches them, he thinks back on all of Yukensai's emails. Detective Misawa's got a point. Maybe he saw it on the news and made it seem like it was his psychic powers that did it. But then again, Hina Shiraishi said Sakura was threatened with hellfire. If that's true, then Yugensai predicted the incident. And most importantly, he knows I want to know the truth behind the project from 10 years ago. How the hell did he know that? Huh? The crowd seems a lot thinner now. Oh, the crowd seems a lot thinner now, huh? Few people are left in the community center. The only one they recognize is Sachi Toriyama. Toriyama, where did everybody go? Oh, hello there. Right, so since everyone has work and school, non-essential people were left at home. Oh, right. It's not like Iwami Kagura's specialty occupation, huh? Right. The police said they were free to go home, though they might get called back later. I see. You got the snake body out safely, huh? Oh yes, perhaps the most expensive prop used in Iwami Kagura, so it was the top priority. I see. In our case, we prioritize our camera and our pin mic. I see. Well, luckily the snake's body is safe, as well as our valuable masks and costumes, too. Good. Yes. Yagumo notices one of the cardboard boxes on the table labeled smoke in marker. The smoke candles are in that box, right? Yeah, something kept bothering me, so I had someone from the Kagura shop take a look at them. Something bothered you? You mean how during the incident the smoke was unnaturally more intense than usual? Yes, exactly, I see. Of course, people in the film industry would notice something was off, huh? I think even ordinary people would think something was off. Yeah, it's not like we used more than normal, and yet there was an intense amount of smoke. Guess when we thought something was off on stage, all hell broke loose. So does that mean you used something different than usual? Personally, I plan to use the usual ones, and they look the same as usual, but I double-checked with someone at the shop, and they said this isn't the product we make. Ooh. Ooh, I hope it's not his friend. It wasn't the one from the shop? So it wasn't the one you had stocked up? Right. They were almost identical at first glance, but the paper wrapping on the bottom of the tube was sealed slightly differently. We only used products from that shop, which means someone had to have switched it out. Did the other core members besides you leave, Toriyama? No, all the core members stayed. After something like that, there's tons of cleanup to do, you see. So I gave up and sent my company a request for paid time off. It's the first time Tsuruya has seen her since the incident, but she seems relatively calm. As she gives a carefree smile, Yagumo asks her a question. Where are the other core members? I don't see them. Oh, those guys suddenly ran off to the Ebisu shrine for whatever reason. Maybe they want to walk over there for a change of pace while they're at it. The Ebisu shrine's around here too. Oh, huh? The Ebisu shrine's around here too, huh? Yeah, real close. It's small but nice shrine built in the Muromachi period. The whole kerfuffle happened after Ebisu, so maybe they went to apologize to him. Interesting. Let us go. Wait, where was it? I might need to talk to her again. Come to think of it, I don't see Hina Shiraishi. Did she go home? Upon mentioning Hina's name, her most cheerful face sent turns bitter. Oh, Hina, huh? She looked down, so I sent her to the Ebisu shrine with the others. Yeah, she was depressed after the incident and went to the Ebisu shrine. Her boyfriend died. Yeah, she'd be depressed. She was close with the deceased victim, so it's understandable. So to cheer her up, I told her to go outside and get some sunlight. Oh, you're aware that Shiraishi was going out with the victim, Sakurai? Well, the girls in the troop talk about things and come to each other for advice. From what I hear, he was a pretty shady man. Oh, did you hear anything about anything he's done? No, I haven't, but about a month ago he showed up at Hina's apartment all beat up. He was terribly afraid of those people who were still after him, apparently. More info. Sakurai was afraid of people who were after him. I see. So the reason he had a crutch was because of those injuries, huh? Nodding to himself, Yagumo asked one more question. Just asking, but was he afraid of the people who beat him up, right? Not some shaman? Shaman? That's not a word I was expecting. What's that about? Wasn't he threatened by a shaman? Not that I've heard of. What's the meaning of this? Was she just not told about Yugensai Kumashiro, or... There we go, now the shrine's available. They head to Unotsu Ebisu Shrine. The shrine dates back to the Muromochi period. Its raised floor gives it a unique silhouette. Huh, that's a pretty compact shrine, but it's got a pretty interesting shape. Yeah, it's pretty picturesque. I like to use it somewhere in our TV drama. Yeah, you know, it feels like it's been ages since I've heard you say something location scouty. You're right. It kind of feels like we keep forgetting our original goal. Please pull yourself together. It's fine and dandy to investigate the case, but we gotta eat, you know. You gotta earn enough money to pay me my bonus, Director. Okay. As Yagumo reflects on Magari's sound argument, Minagishi and the others come down the stairs. Emma speaks up to a slightly paled-faced Hina Shiraishi. Shiraishi. Mind if I ask you a question? What is it? I was just curious about how did Sakurai know that about shaman? Hard to see what they have in common. Well, I don't know either. You don't know? Not even how they met? No, he wouldn't talk about it at all. All he said was that he was threatening him. I see. Seriously, how and where did Sakurai meet that shaman? What are you all doing here? We heard from Toriyama that went there to go. We heard from Toriyama that you went here to apologize to Ebisu. Hi, Iris. Mom's tired. Oh. Yeah, we're a little superstitious, but honestly, it's mostly for a change of pace. A change of pace? Yep, we're all a little worn out from the incident and days of police interviews, so we thought we'd take a walk and get some fresh air. Oh, I guess you really have a lot on your mind as leader, huh? Well, this is pretty much all I can do for now. I got I found a picture of three little, not pictures, a video of like three little orange kittens cuddling together, and I took a picture and like just cut it out and I sent it to Shay, and she just went, "You got some fish babies for yourself?" And I'm like, "No, Shay," but it made me think of fish and you. Hey, Hugo. There's something I want to ask. What's up? Ask away. Well, you said that you didn't ask for the smoke to turn out the way it did, right? We talked with Toriyama just now, and apparently the usual smoke candles were switched out. Got any idea what happened there? Oh, that. Tomine furrows his eyebrows at Yagumo's question. Yagumo finds the reaction odd, but before he can say anything, Minagishi interjects. You see, that little thing about the smoke candles has strained the atmosphere in the troop. What do you mean by that? While the community center's open, the only non-troop members allowed in were little kids. From the moment we got here, there were several troop members in that room at all times. So if someone switched out the smoke candles, it would have to be a troop member, casting suspicion on all of us. I see. So is everyone suspecting someone? Well, no. Nobody's saying anything like that. It's just we all feel the tense atmosphere. Okay, let me just get one thing clear, though. Toriyama's in charge of props, right? You sure everyone's not at least subconsciously suspecting her to be behind the smoke candles? Three of them fall silent at Yagumo's words. Their silence speaks louder than words and confirming Yagumo's suggestion. Yagumo opens his mouth to talk to Hina Shirai, but she's letting out an aura that says she doesn't want to talk, so he swallows his words. Well, her boyfriend just died, so I shouldn't be talking to her unless I got some serious business. Minagishi, let me just get one thing clear. Huh? Toriyama's in charge of props, which includes stocking the smoke candles, right? Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's the one who switched out the smoke candles, but yes. Is she in charge of other stage-related matters too? Yes, that's how the roles are divided. Oh, but she bought the candies, right, Shiraishi? Yes. Well, the candies are only used for Ebisu, so someone buys them each time, but Toriyama's in charge of all other props. I see. That said, she went all the way to the shop to check on the smoke candles anonymously. I doubt the one who pulled off the switcheroo would go through all that trouble, but... Honestly, we know it's likely a troop member is involved in the incident, but if anyone says it, it immediately becomes a whodunit. It's unproductive for us non-police people to start bickering and pointing fingers, isn't it? Yeah, they won't accomplish anything but the destruction of relationships. That's why everyone kept quiet. We figured we'd just leave it to the police. Yeah, I think that's the right decision. I see. If you say so, Max, that's a relief. Wiggle, wiggle. Everyone sure looks tired, huh? Everyone is too focused on Yugen's side commentary to even feel tired, but the staff is another story. He decides to let everyone take a break and reconvene in an hour. Okay, so not there. We want to look inside the van again? Inside the van, everyone looks at Megari's laptop. After several previews of instant footage, they find no clues in particular. I guess there's no point just watching the footage aimlessly. Yeah, I thought we might be able to find a clue, but I guess we better off doing field work. They give up. Okay, keep looking. I'll probably take a break after this chapter. Misawa and Kashino are in the room at the gym. Misawa, have you finished the on-site inspection? No, but we did get the DNA test results from HQ. We just finished checking them. You mean from the bloodstain and then left hand? So how'd it go? What? Why should we tell you? Oh, well. We're all friends here, aren't we, Detective? You can't tell us, can't ya? Or you can tell us, can't ya? Since when are we friends? Ugh, you meanie. That's unfortunate to hear. I thought we were finally friends. No, we're definitely friends, Hitoha. Both tests conclusively said it was Sakurai. Hey, don't just tell them that. Misawa knocks Kashino away with a well-executed drop kick before catching his breath. Are you okay? You should be straining yourself with that at your age. Shut up. Well, fine. There was something we weren't going to tell you. What's that? Not you. Yagumo. Me? What is it? Are you going to stay around here? Yes, that's the plan. Okay, but if you're going to change locations, tell us first, okay? Okay, but why? Your clothes tested positive for gunshot residue. Ah. Huh? No way. Yes way. We checked you with a sheet during the police interview. Remember, you tested positive. Huh? Wait, I sat next to the guy who got shot, so wouldn't that explain the positive? Ah, yeah, I know. No need to panic. We understand that much. You're not the one who tested positive for the gunshot residue. Many tourists did. So it's in the smoke. The tourists too? Yeah, and according to our interviews, they were all scattered around the shrine. Well, apparently several gunshots were heard, so if the culprit moved while shooting, it makes sense for people nearby them to test positive. Oh, so that's what it is. Is that all? Don't scare me like that, jeez. Seriously, I thought my heart was going to stop. If you suspected you... Oh, we're back to errors. If we suspected you, we'd have arrested you long ago. That said, you're not completely off the hook, so we'll need to know your location for a while. Okay, I'll keep you updated. Thanks, please do. Tsuyomu thanks Misawa and gives a collapsed, motionless Kishino a sidelong glance as they leave the room. Like, that poor bastard. Barf! 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 You guys done? Mama just wants to get through this chapter. Let's get back to the inn. I'm in the center. Okay, this is it. Oh, don't tell he and I talked about our boyfriend. Wouldn't want things to get awkward between us. Don't worry, we protect the confidentiality of our sources. Confidentiality? You're like a detective or a private investigator. True, that sounded a bit pretentious, but seriously, we'll keep it a secret. Okay, please do. Must keep all the secrets. Let's go back to the shrine. The police inspection's still going on at Tatsunome Shrine. Yubiya is standing in front of the police tape, looking around concerned for some reason. Looks like they're inspecting the shrine building and the area around it too. Are they looking for the murder weapon? The culprit may have dropped the gun and run. You think so? I'd assume he'd hide the gun and take it with you. I'd assume you'd hide the gun and take it with you. Well, yes, normally that'd be the case, but... She just accused you, man. Yubiya. When he hears his name, Yubiya smiles and approaches. Oh, hello, everybody. You seem to be looking at the shrine building. You got any business here? I don't know whose voice I was just doing, but I did the wrong one. Not the business per se. Just remembered something, thought I'd go report to the police. You remember something? What? Oh, well, it's pretty trivial, so I'm not sure if I should even report it to the police. Don't worry, you can run it by us first. If it's hard to tell the police, it should be easy to tell us, right? Oh, good point. Let me run it by you, then. You see, it happened after the man was shot. Mm-hmm. I heard several gunshot-like sounds in the smoke, so I tried to run away. So did we. Everyone was in a panic. Yeah, so at that time I heard a bang underfoot. It was like a gunshot-like sound again. Underfoot. There was gunshots by Hibiya's feet. Underfoot, so the sound came from down low? Oh, not just from down below, but literally under my feet. At least it sounded like it. I see. Now that you mention it, it did sound like there were gunshots scattered about down low. Oh yeah, I heard the same thing. So does that mean the culprit was shooting the gun while lying on the floor? I don't know. Everyone stood up in a panic, so if they were on the ground, they'd get stepped on. What do you think? Is it worth reporting to the police? I think it's definitely worth reporting. Really? You think so? In that case, I'll go report it to that officer over there. Yubiya gladly thanks them and trots off toward the officer investigating the shrine. Do I have anything else to say to you? It calls up Yubiya, who had finished talking with the police. Yubiya, how did the police respond? Oh, the officer listened and thanked me. Not sure if my tips really helped the case, but I'm glad to help any way I can. Yubiya smiles, perhaps a little excited at the unexpected new experience in his boring days. Yes, what a boring day you have. What a boring life. Pity. Kanade looks like he has boobs now. The sun's setting already, huh? Watch it be a girl. Yagumo stops in the middle of the path and looks up to the orange sky. It seems like the more we look into the case, the less it makes sense. Oh, excuse me. It seems like the more we look into the case, the less it makes sense. Yeah, but I figured out one person who's got something to hide. Huh? You mean like the culprit? No, probably not, but in any case, we need to get the truth out of her. You can't complete a puzzle with wrong pieces. Her. So it's a woman we're after, huh? Yeah, anyway, let's go call her up and see if we can get her to talk. Yagumo takes out his phone and calls someone. But just who could it be? The others wait with bated breath as they listen on Yagumo's conversation. Yagumo's. Not Yagumo's.